Race 2, national rating of 63 to 74, over to 22.30. We are right to run. Set for a start here at Globe Derby. Lochinvar Magic number 4 at 2.10. There's the light there racing. I'm All Business has gone for a gallop. I'm All Business goes for a gallop at the start, and so does Sunstar out wide. So both of those runners are back down and pacing, but towards the tail end of the field. Into the first turn, Lochinvar Magic will lead. Gets away by 8 metres over He's All Rock in second. Racing one off on the outside. He's a Vibe. And 3 back along the inside early is Always Be a Lady. Whipping around the outside to take the breeze spot now after galloping is Sunstar, who's really fired up. He's a Vibe now in the 1-1. 4 back along the inside is Clarendon Express. To his outer is Hasty Bid. Dong Arthur racing one off. He's on the outside of Classic Line. And I'm All Business after galloping at the start at the tail end of the field with the main group, but about 35 metres off the top. Lead time 47.4. They settle into stride now. Lochinvar Magic the leader by a metre. Up on the outside, the stablemate Sunstar really over racing. Back on the inside is He's All Rock, and He's a Vibe in the 1-1. 3 back is Always Be a Lady. 1 out, 2 back in behind those is Hasty Bid. Clarendon Express on the inside of Dong Arthur, and Classic Line travels on the inside of I'm All Business. Opening quarter about to appear, 29.8. Lochinvar Magic on the inside is being pressured by the stablemate Sunstar, who's over racing on the outside and keeping the tempo quick. He's a Vibe in the 1-1. Back on the inside behind the leader is He's All Rock, and then we go back to Hasty Bid on the outside of Always Be a Lady. Racing one off Dong Arthur. Clarendon Express on the inside. I'm All Business on the outside, and Classic Line at the tail end of the field. 29.5. 59.3. A hot first half for Lochinvar Magic, who closed at 2.15. Sunstar, who has a bee in his bonnet tonight on the outside. He closed at $21. Back on the inside, He's a Vibe. Then we go back to Hasty Bid racing one off. I'm All Business making ground 3 wide. In behind those, Dong Arthur. Always Be a Lady trying to manoeuvre to the outside. Clarendon Express, Classic Line, and going back to the tail, He's All Rock drops off. 29.2 up to the turn. Lochinvar Magic away by 2. Making ground on the outside, Hasty Bid. He's a Vibe on the inside, waiting for a sprint lane run. They turn. Lochinvar Magic gets away by 4. He's a Vibe now up the sprint lane. Dong Arthur making late ground with Hasty Bid. Lochinvar Magic sprinting clear. Lochinvar Magic, that's a tough win. He wins by 5 over a fast finishing Clarendon Express from nowhere. Third in behind those, Hasty Bid in a photo with Dong Arthur. He's a Vibe. Classic Line up the inside late as well. Always Be a Lady in that clump. A gap then to I'm All Business, and back at the tail end of the field we had Sunstar along with He's All Rock. Home in 29.5, mile rate 159.3. Well, that was an action-packed affair. Interim numbers 4, 8, 9 and 6. Number 4, Lochinvar Magic the winner. Danielle Hill for Ryan Rehoric. Beaks home number 8, Clarendon Express. Corey Johnson for Claire Goebel. Third number 9, Hasty Bid. Greg Rogers for David Harding. And fourth number 6, Dong Arthur, Wayne Hill for Dean Girardi. Interim numbers 4896, lead time 47.4, quarters 29.8, 29.5, 29.2, 29.5, halves 59.3, 58.7, mile rate 159.3, last mile 158, overall 245.4. Interim numbers 4896 after race 2.